What's going on, guys? Just trying to fire out these bootcamp videos in a row. I don't know what video we're on now. It actually might be day 30. Wow. But for this day, I want to talk about, it's kind of like smart money concepts. It is the SMT divergence. Okay? SMT divergence. Now, for this requires two pairs. Now, for many of you watching my bootcamp, I would assume you're trading futures, the NASDAQ and the S&P 500. Okay? Now, with that said, it is essentially where, okay, say we have this high. Right? This high is only on this high. First of all, you have to know they move together, kind of. There's a lot of days where they're going to be on par, and when they're on par, it's going to be the best price action. Now, say we have this high. Now, if this high, I'm going to draw it on ES2. Say this was the high on this high right here, was the high on ES. Now, if these are the same highs, it actually is. Well, what do we see happened? On this high, we re-swept it on ES, but we never did on NQ. Now, what candle re-swept it? What was this candle? So what would this be? An SMT divergence. Because they move together. They're like the same pair. So this would be a SMT. Now, this would be an example of a bearish SMT because we just swept buy side liquidity. And then as you can see, we react off that. See? ES took it. Same thing goes with NQ. Now, what's another example we could show? Right here. What do we see? Well, SMT. Why? Because this low got swept on ES. Now, if you look at this SMT, how does price react after? It goes up. Now, SMTs are a very strong thing to use in the market. For example, if you are in a long, right? You're in a long. Or not, for this example, we'll use a short. If you're in a short right here and your target's like down here, and then you start realizing that ES took this low, that's a sign that we could randomly reverse. That's where you immediately trail or go break even or close the position. Same thing with SMT or liquidity sweep. When we get into the strategy video, that's going to be like an entry model. Like, did we sweep liquidity or did we get SMT? Obviously, the stronger the SMT, the higher the time frame. But again, man, these things are going to help a lot. It is pretty self-explanatory, as it's kind of just like, we have the high, ES took it right here. So what is that? SMT. Now let me just come up here and draw it out for you guys. Alright. So, we're chopping. Right? Bang. Now, what do we see? Well, one of these took something. ES, or NQ, took this high. And ES didn't. So, we have right here to this candle. A what? A SMT. Now, is this SMT bullish or bearish? Bearish. It's bearish because we're not sweeping all this buy side. We're just sweeping this. As we just swept this, and we didn't get it down here, we got it here. So now this could be the retracement maybe in the like equilibrium of the range, and ES could take that, and now they could both run lower. So that is a SMT divergence, a smart money concept. You don't have to go much into depth with it. It's kind of just practice. I know you're going to be confused. I was very confused when I first learned about this. But I promise it's not that bad. You just have to spend time in the markets learning it. Peace, guys.